Good morning, greetings world, greetings YouTube world. Hello, hello. Mahaba, mahaba. How's everybody doing today? Hold on one moment, I will be setting up my camera. Pardon the delays, but one moment before I get everything. I'm going to show off. I saved all of my old subscriptions because I'm very nerdy like that. And well, this is that incredible tower, Kuala Lumpur in, where is that? Saudi? Oh no, it's in Dubai too. Yeah. But look at this. The case for Martian fossils, why NASA scientists think a meteorite holds clues to extraterrestrial life. Energy from empty space. Yeah, absolutely. Right now we have a lot of empty space occupying, well, that old White House there. All right, hold on, everybody. Hold up. I'll be right back. Admire that beautiful photo. Well, you won't be able to see it. I'll do it like that. I'll put the scissors there. You can look at that for a minute. Oh, you can't see it. Oh, they look like stacks of, looks like coil. It's like the sheathing you put over electrical wires. Hold on one second. Oh my gosh. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh my god. Dee-dee-dee-dee, dee-dee-dee-dee. Okay, I'm back. I'm back making progress. Oh, I gotta put my water bottles into the refrigerator. Hello, one person who's showing up, or I only see one at the moment. Um, hold on. Water bottles. I drink 2 of these per day. I have to. This is water. It's not a grain. It's aqua water. And I was using the electrolyte packets, but no, I'm not doing that anymore. Uh, High maltodextrin in that, so yeah, I don't want to play around with any of that stuff. Just a little bit of coarse sea salt, and it's good. Squeezing some lemon, it's good. If I don't have that, just always have the salt. I'm going to show everybody. I need to clear this all off. I'm going to do that in a minute. But I'm going to show everybody how to make banana tea. Fresh bananas from banana peels. Hold on, I'm going to show. Wait. I'm not ready to do that yet because I have to take all this off. Okay. These are banana skins. Okay. I'm going to put them into a pot of water. All right. Soften them up. And then I'm going to put them into the microwave. I'm going to make banana chips. But with the water, from the banana peels. You get the potassium, and it's very healthy for you. And it's not as high content as the potassium contained in a banana, because if you have high blood pressure, bananas are not high good for you. They're not high good for you. That's right. They're not high good for you. They're bad good for you. They're low good for you. Not high good for you. Yeah, just watching one of the health channels. Um, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. But the banana tea is really really good. And well, I'll show everybody. I gotta get the pot. Oh darn it! Darn it! Darn it! Oh my goodness gracious! I got so much to do. Oh. Alright, well, for now, where's my other big deep pot? Oh, here we are, here we are. No, not this one. Another one. This pot, my favorite. I love this pot. My son tried to take this when he was moving out. I was like, nope, you're not confiscating that. No, you're not, youngster. How dare you? How dare you? Alright, so these are going to soak now. We get a lid. Let's make the lid you. The joy of long arms. You can jiggle. Not violent. But if you grew up where I grew up, you understand. Oh my God. That's because I was always picked on. People thought I was an easy target. They found out otherwise. Oh my gosh. Where's that lid? Oh no. Oh, it's on something else. That's the dilemma. Oh, I have to show this off. This is amazing. Fataba. Actually, it's a quiche. It's a quiche. It's a quiche. It's a nice quiche. This is almond flour, 6 eggs, 9 tomatoes, cheddar cheese, fresh garlic. It was really, really good. Black pepper. What else? Oh, sea salt, hot curry with everything in it, and West African pepper. Good stuff. It was dinner last night. Oh God. But I had to talk about something that just happened. Oh, this is a dried avocado. There's a lot of nutrients in the skin. It's not edible though. It's good for plants. It's good for well, it's good. Alright, I gotta cover you up now. Can't have you exposed like that. It's not gonna work for me. No. No. Alright, I'm gonna put this one on. No, not that one. Not that one. Oh. Oh. I don't even really use my oven because we always had a toaster oven. So, and a 24-inch toaster oven. It's really more for storage. Well, I guess. Hold on 1 second. Okay, so hold on, I gotta turn this around. Where's my coconut head? Oh, there I go. I have been in the hospital back in January and February. I had an irregular EKG. I've always had irregular EKGs, but this one was significantly irregular, and anyway, my BP was 175 in the ambulance. So now I have high blood pressure. Okay, so I didn't have any medicine for some time. Healthcare really sucks. Healthcare sucks. It's a corporate entity. If you are not a big money person, trust and believe your healthcare is going to suck, and it's going to continue to suck, and the suck escalation is going to increase astronomically, okay? Because of what's going on, because of these corporate scoundrels. That's what they are. They're scoundrels. I would say other words that start with the S, and ends with the G, but I'm not going there. Okay, so high BP. Now, finally, after I requested, I get this medication called lisinopril, 10 milligrams. It doesn't work for me. I've had upper respiratory since I'm a young kid, sinus, all that. I told that story of my ailments. This stuff was making me, and I was sweating profusely. Finally, doctor, I says, because I stopped taking it, just taking magnesium. Doctor gives me metoprolol. All right, now this was 3 weeks ago. Be a month at this time now, right? Because it's dog years now, people. Understand? It's dog years. Once you get past the age of 55, it becomes dog years, because it's like, and some people experience a dog year timeline at an earlier age. But for me, the acceleration rate of canine years for me really started going like at 55. Any case, I called my doctor. I haven't got my prescription. Can you please call into the local pharmacy? Now, they can't do that once they call to the call-in. Okay. A week later, I get a call from the mail-in. I'm not going to say the name. Oh, we changed our billing system, and we need your updated billing. I'm like, this is a cardiovascular thing, and you're worried about my billing? Okay. All right, fine. I update the billing. Today's Thursday. I update my billing. Still nothing in the mail. I look online. Pending prescription. I call up. I'm on the phone for in total, about over an hour. Call here, hold on, call here. Then I am instructed by the representative that I finally spoke to after talking to a chatbot that After, listen to this, everyone, listen carefully. After, hi, human, hi, hello, human, hello, humans, everybody else. Yeah. Then I get instructed by the actual human that I spoke to. He informed me that, he was very nice. He informed me that after, now listen carefully, after you make your updated information online with your updated credit card and the change of address, which that did not occur. I'm here 23 years. He says to me, well, then you have to call and you have to speak directly to an agent to confirm. I'm like, well, what's the purpose of doing it online? Hello? Can anybody answer me? What is the purpose of doing it online? That's the same nonsense that these corporations do, like the big box stores. You're standing online, you pay for everything, everything's recorded, then they make you stand on another freaking line because somebody's got to scan your freaking receipt. Tell me, is there something wrong with that? You want to make everything AI and make everything expedited, but yet you want to make people have to wait and lag. Because if the people, it goes like per nanosecond. Once you get on for a chat bot, they're paid like per nanosecond. Or what's the story here? Get your shit together. Get your shit together when it comes to our freaking healthcare, because you're screwing people over left and right without a damn freaking lube. That's what you're all freaking doing. It's insane. It is freaking. I was like, oh my goodness. Okay. I really think that there are, honestly, this whole setup is to eliminate people. This whole setup with this Project 2025 is to eliminate the masses, eliminate the elderly, give them less care, let them have less hospitalization coverage, let us close as many hospitals as we can within our financial jurisdictional power, because that's what it all comes down to, within our financial jurisdictional power. And then we'll turn around and take those hospitals, we'll turn them into luxury condos. Wake up, people, wake the F up, wake up. This is not a freaking simulation. Well, it is a simulation now. The absurdity of the thought process of people who felt the need to vote for someone who has done nothing but separate and divide. Separate and divide. There is nothing positive that this man has done but spew his nonsense to the masses, and have the ignoramuses who believe him vote for him. Because I'm going to tell you something. This is to my Latina sisters and brothers, people that are Puerto Rican, that are Dominican. Baby dolls, you are not white. You are not white. You think you're white because you're white aligned. You think you're white because you're white aligned, but you're not Caucasian. And the people are starting to, oh wow, you know. Are you kidding me, people? Are you really all there? Yeah, it's a real poop show. But you know what, people? Start eating healthier foods. Start eating vegetables. Stop buying takeout. Stop buying processed foods. Okay? If you don't have a means to cook, get yourself a single burner. Okay? You have to stop. Okay, look at the box. Look at a box of, let's say something you buy frozen, right? Read all the additives, read all the ingredients. See what those ingredients are also ingredients of other products, household cleaning products, disinfectants. Same thing with makeup, ladies, for makeups, okay? All right, I'm going to give information now that is actually very useful and resourceful. Yeah, hello, 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 everybody. Um, if you buy, now they'll block this. Okay. If you buy colorants, you buy makeup colorants from, you can purchase this stuff online. And, all right, I'm going to show everybody something that I made. And it's not a paid sponsorship. I'm not going to, before I mention the name, I have to research the company to see who they're aligned with, because I'm not going to, say a name of a company when they're lined up with bad. Hold on one second. Hello, 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 hello. I'm never going to recoup that entire hour I spent on the phone to have these people verify that they have my credit card information. It's like so ridiculous. But anyway, let me get back to what I was speaking on. This right here, this is a makeup applicating sponge, but this color, this tint, I made this. And how you make shades, okay? You buy makeup colorants. And you can buy a neutral base, a translucent base, like say your powders, okay? Translucent. You can add, see, so I'm brown, I have a brown undertone. And I have a yellow, which PC is, you have to say golden. I have a yellow undertone. Golden, golden, golden. Goldfinger. No. Anyway, you can add that, and you can make your own bronzer. You have to buy the colorants that contain the same products that are inside the labels of, say, a pressed powder or a compact. All a compact is loose powder that is pressed in. Yes, I used to make makeup too. I'm a chemist. No, I just know these things just from, well, I know from chemistry, from studying chemistry, and just from reading, and just being very much of a nerd. Because, like I said, when I grew up, and let's put it this way: if I didn't spend time in the library, I was for sure going to, a juvenile reform place, because people would like always like want to, and I'm low key, no key, show key. But if it ever comes to it, well, then there's a different persona that evolves once that line is crossed. Okay, but yeah. Plus two, the streets have the street. What are the streets good for? What are the streets good for? The streets are good for nothing. The streets are good to get you into trouble, to get you into like gangs. We had gangs growing up. Well, not in the neighborhood where I grew up as a teen, but in other hoods where I grew up, there was a lot of activity, and well, gang initiation wouldn't have been nothing, especially in the projects in the PJs. This is I'm talking about the 1970s, y'all. I'm talking about the 70s. Yeah, the Bronx was no joke. The Bronx was definitely no joke. But anyway, getting back to stuff now. If people start, okay, I started out with the health issue. If you eat healthy, you don't. All right, what you eat is what your body becomes. It's so real. It's so true. So, I mean, if you're ingesting all bad foods, well, trust and believe that you're going to then become a specimen for medical care. And you don't want to become a specimen, you want to have better health. So to have better health is to start changing your habits, you know? If you're smoking, you know, do something to cut back and to stop. You know, if you have a substance problem, you know, what's the end result with substance? It's death in prison. Death in prison. That's it. Death in prison. I mean, so it's all about just taking better care of ourselves, because we know that we're not going to be taken care of by any of these people that are paid for in elected office. You understand? It has to be community efforts. Community efforts do a lot better than people that, you know, they're going for one side, the side of fascism. Fascism and humanity don't go, they don't work well. It's not a well blend. It doesn't mix well, you know. Yeah. But anyway, people, just take care of yourself. That's really my message for the day. And these health organizations, hospitals now that are closing, numerous, many. Uh, Hospitals are, it's an edificio building, renovate, luxury co-ops. You understand? You know, allow property to deteriorate. People then have to vacate. Deterioration, vacation, not vacation sunshine. Vacation, vacating. You know, crazy, crazy. Anyway, oh, and the makeup stuff, bicolorants, a neutral, a translucent, and you can get a little mixer, like the little handheld mixers. You can, or even get like a little. They have little tiny spatulas that you can use. You can get them at the dollar store, and you can mix your cosmetics. Next time I do it, I'll show it. Because what I did was I put it on a piece of parchment, put it on parchment paper. I put it on something anyway, and then what was left on the paper I put on here. And oh my God, it was my coloring for the day, and it matches me, and I made it. I'm not giving my money to any of these people. Nope, nope. Anyway, the nerd will be back. The nerd shall return. Have a good day, everybody. Remember, stay safe, stay well, stay hydrated. Always stay hydrated, and always do the right thing by people. Don't be a dirtbag. Bye.